Such was this cult of leadership and the extreme centralization of government in a single figure that the fortunes of the empire rose and fell depending on the talents or lack of them possessed by a particular king. These problems of governance were yet to come, though, and Sundiata would continue to expand his territory to include the old kingdoms of Ghana, Wallata, Tadmeka, and Songhai. Niani, now no longer in existence, but probably located on a plain near the all-year-round navigable Sankarani River, was selected as the empire's capital. It was protected by mountains and was close to the two key sources of trade goods, forests and waterways. Tribute was acquired from conquered chiefdoms, although many local chiefs were permitted to continue to rule their own people but with a Mali-appointed governor to assist them, often backed by a garrison. Additional guarantees of loyalty included taking royal hostages and keeping them at the capital. This federation prospered, developing over the next century into one of Africa's richest ever empires whose wealth would astound both Europe and Arabia. Further, and perhaps more important for the ordinary people of Mali, foreign visitors noted the high degree of justice they saw, the safety with which one could travel from place to place, and the abundance of food in all villages. Like its political predecessors, the Mali Empire prospered thanks to trade and its prime location, situated between the rainforests of southern West Africa and the powerful Muslim caliphates of North Africa. The Niger River provided ready access to Africa's interior and Atlantic coast, while the Berber-controlled camel caravans that crossed the Sahara Desert ensured valuable commodities came from the north. The Mali rulers had a triple income. They taxed the passage of trade goods, bought goods and sold them on at much higher prices, and had access to their own valuable natural resources. Significantly, the Mali Empire controlled the rich gold-bearing regions of Gala, Bamba, and Bure. One of the main trade exchanges was gold dust for salt from the Sahara. Gold was in particular demand from European powers like Castile in Spain and Venice and Genoa in Italy, where coinage was now being minted in the precious metal. Timbuktu, founded circa 1100 by the nomadic Tuaregs, was a semi-independent trade port which had the double advantage of being on the Niger River bend and the starting point for the trans-Saharan caravans. The city would be monopolized and then taken over by the Mali kings, who made it into one of the most important and most cosmopolitan trade centers in Africa. Through Timbuktu there passed such lucrative goods as ivory, textiles, horses, important for military use, glassware, weapons, sugar, cola nuts, a mild stimulant, cereals, e.g. sorghum and millet, spices, stone beads, craft products, and slaves. Goods were bartered for or paid using an agreed-upon commodity such as copper or gold ingots, set quantities of salt or ivory, or even cowrie shells, which came from Persia. After a string of seemingly lackluster rulers, the Mali Empire enjoyed its second golden era during the reign of Mansa Musa I in the first half of the 13th century. With an army numbering around 100,000 men, including an armored cavalry corps of 10,000 horses, and with the talented General Saran Mandian, Mansa Musa was able to maintain and extend Mali's empire, doubling its territory. He controlled lands up to the Gambia and Lower Senegal in the west. In the north, tribes were subdued along the whole length of the western Sahara border region. In the east, control spread up to Gao on the Niger River and, to the south, the Bure region and the forests of what became known as the Gold Coast came under Mali oversight. The Mali Empire thus came to include many different religious, ethnic, and linguistic groups. To govern these diverse peoples, Mansa Musa divided his empire into provinces with each one ruled by a governor, Farba, appointed personally by him and responsible for local taxes, justice, and settling tribal disputes. The administration was further improved with greater records kept and sent to the centralized government offices at Niamey. With more tribute from more conquered chiefs, more trade routes under Mali control, and even more natural resources to exploit, Mansa Musa and the Mali elite became immensely rich. When the Mali king visited Cairo in 1324, he spent or simply gave away so much gold that the price of bullion crashed by 20%. Such riches set off a never-ending round of rumors that Mali was a kingdom paved with gold. In Spain 1375, a mapmaker was inspired to create Europe's first detailed map of West Africa, part of the Catalan Atlas. The map has Mansa Musa wearing an impressive gold crown and triumphantly brandishing a huge lump of gold in his hand. European explorers would spend the next 5 centuries trying to locate the source of this gold and the fabled trading city of Timbuktu. Islam spread through parts of West Africa via the Arab merchants who traded there.